Hello, everybody.
Hey guys,
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right. Last week, it's kind of funny how they just kept overcorrecting.
It was a really funny premise, but I also like the process of it as well. I thought
too.
that was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, that being the point, and it's like I love the fact that these guys are obviously very capable. Mm-hmm. They're good for this studio.
Sure.
But they're still getting the hang of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're not. It's not like a well-oiled machine quite yet.
Sure.
And also, as far as the writers' room goes, I think we both agree that guy should have been fired.
Yeah, I mean, you can't keep a guy that knowingly plagiarizes a joke on your writing staff. I don't care what kind of what was it Ron and Ricky?
Yes,
Those
Ron. Yeah, Ricky and Ron.
Ricky and Ron.
Ron Tahoe.
They were. Yeah, that's right. Ron
It gets
Tahoe.
me. I don't.
Yeah. We're like, well, he's under a lot of pressure because he's worried about his job. Everybody is, and I'm like, that is not any excuse to plagiarize somebody else's jokes as a comedy writer on a television series.
No.
I mean that's lawsuits kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah. In the real world, including in the shows that Sorkin's written, if that would have happened, they would have been gone.
Yeah, and look, I get it. You don't want to ruin the guy's reputation. Then don't say why he was fired. Just
Right.
let him go. You don't have to announce it to the world, which I think you probably should. Because if he does it now and he gets away with it, probably don't do it again.
Well, especially when you have to make a correction like they did.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is. When you have to are bad publicly, that someone's head needs to roll.
Imagine it costs money as well.
Sure. But regardless, I don't know where we go with the writer's room on this. I mean, it's probably a situation where Matt's finally like, I got to start trusting the writers because this is the first time he's done it, and it kind of blew up in their face a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask you, do you think that we get to a point where Ricky, Ron, Danny, and Matt are just good? Like they're like all is forgiven, or like we're cool? Like,
you know what? In the last episode, Danny literally threw Ron up against a wall.
That's very true.
So no, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they're any closer.
We have 20 some episodes, so maybe by the end, who knows? But
Right, yeah.
Right now, nah.
Right. Right now, we'll call it an uphill battle. And also, I do want to reiterate that other people were talking about it on Patreon. That joke that he stole was so bad anyway.
It was a bad joke.
And it's like it's an interesting show in that why didn't they hire comedy writers to work with Sorkin on the comedy bits? Because I mean, the whole joke of this, the whole meta thing of this is that Sorkin never lets go on the writing.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like going back to the West Wing, the episodes would have written by and his name, and really nobody else. Sometimes it'd be him and another writer who knows what level of input that is, but not a lot. So
I was wondering about that too. I think a lot of it is I don't think it's ego, maybe a little bit, but I think
control.
Yeah. Also, he's funny.
Right.
There's a lot of episodes of West Wing that are funny,
Sure.
but this is just different. It's a different type of medium.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So maybe he was like, I can do this. Let me try it on.
I think they should have hired, because I mean that joke was lame. It's a joke that every bad comedian's done.
Sure.
Kids these days, I remember a couple of years ago, Jeff Foxworthy did a comedy special. Right?
Yeah, sure.
And apparently it was terrible. I didn't watch it, but when I was scrolling on Netflix, I stopped because they give you a little preview ad.
Yep.
And it was Jeff Foxworthy complaining about when I was a kid, we didn't have participation trophies. I was like, this is the oldest, tiredest, lamest joke I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And this is the one they're highlighting for his special. And I feel like that was that same kind of joke. We didn't have these things when I was a kid. We just said you were dumb. And I'm like, man, I feel like Grandpa Simpson made that joke. You know what I mean?
And I wonder if it was a case of if this show did continue,
right? If
they would have corrected that going forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But who knows? I mean, like I said, I still enjoy the show.
Oh, I do too. I just think that we get so many reaction shots of Matt and Danny and Busfield and everyone laughing at the jokes to let us know that this is funny, even though we're watching and not laughing at the jokes. You know what I mean?
It's like you have a WGA award.
Seriously, just hire a sketch writer. Yeah. I used to do sketch comedy. We're all poor. for a sandwich and minimum wage, someone will come in and help you punch up the comedy script. Yeah, exactly.
To work with Aaron Sorkin.
All right, we'll get started here. Do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Thank you so much, guys. Special shout out to our super patrons: NJ, MTC93, Actuarial Lurker, Anna, Ballers Fuldez, Jeff, Derek Peterson, Yannick from Montreal, Sudoku Novarapu, Jamie Morgan, Christy Goverston, Diana Perry, Taylor, Andy Schreiber, Trey Contreras, Humain, Wolfgang Wolf, Lindsay Swift, Squick, Sweet Baby Silvernell, Adam Pacio, Matt Tyler, David Adler, Chris O'Donnell, Katie K, Seth Walker, and Doc Cooley. As always, guys, thank you so much. Very grateful to hear watching the show with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with the content we've coming your way.
Description below, link to our Patreon page for full-length watch-alongs. On Studio 60, we are several episodes on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. Why would you keep that bat?
I know. Torture yourself.
This would be easier if you weren't staring at me.
I'll bet it would.
Yeah.
You're drawing a blank.
Yeah.
20 hours left.
Yep.
Total access or there's no story.
I don't care if there's no story. I care if there's no show in 21 hours.
20 hours, 38 minutes.
Why did you take that stupid thing down?
The numbers in the corners of the cards. So you've got what? 57:30 plus only 19 minutes, 25 seconds more to write.
There's a 3:30 commercial break. What are you writing about a TV show for?
What are you writing a TV show for?
I'm not. I'm watching you dust my office for prints.
Popular culture in general and this show in particular are important.
That's supposed to be a lobster costume, right? Yeah. Yeah, then it's fine.
See, that's funny.
Yeah.
We don't know each other very well, but I am someone who can empathize. When I've broken up with someone I really liked, I've had a hard time writing my column for months.
You're not going to suck me into a conversation about Harriet.
I bet I will.
$100.
Done.
Okay.
20 hours, 35 minutes until airtime.
Well, this would be tough on continuity on that clock and
Oh,
editing
yeah.
and everything.
Totally.
I like talking to you guys late at night. You get pretty dopey.
So many pictures of that clock. Now that's all I can look at. Is like,
Oh, yeah. It's like you really have to edit carefully there, you know, and your continuity person on resetting it.
I wonder if that's what they didn't think about until they put it up there. It's like, oh crap, the clock.
It's a terrible thing to have in the shot.
How can I help you?
You know Trevor Laughlin.
I know him very well.
He wrote a pilot script and it's good. It's called Nations. Energetic, it's tense, it's emotional, swear to God, it's funny.
I've read it.
HBO wants it.
I know that too.
Will you help me persuade him to come to NBS?
No.
Ship us with ice, please. Is that okay with you?
What?
Drinking in front of you?
We're in a bar.
Why?
He should be at HBO.
Why?
HBO's better. You start steering these guys in the wrong direction, you know what's going to happen?
You lose your street cred?
That's right.
You have street cred?
I do. I don't think his show is quite right for your network.
Why?
It's good.
I mean, that's a great point too, right? It's just different.
I wonder if he had that conversation because he goes to HBO after this.
He does.
A young Bennington College
Picture over the
senior
shoulder.
on a hard-earned break after 6
She's doing
weeks
Nancy
of
Grace.
classes goes to the island of Martinique.
He hates her because remember he ripped her apart on the newsroom
Yeah.
too.
We are joined now by Lieutenant Francois Lortel. Good evening.
This is a missing cell phone, and your programs have been on every day.
Do they only have 3 cast members on this show?
Oh, right.
Where can we put Jeannie?
Tunnel 1.
Jeannie's dorm room set is Tunnel 1.
Are you hanging in there?
Thank you, Nancy. I've got a great support
Oh, yeah, and her
system.
too.
Can I go?
No. Christy, that's why I run the names of black, poor, or ugly people who have also lost their phones.
We're gonna play some 17th century English folk songs out.
See, like, she was the funniest part of that sketch.
Yeah.
Hi. You got a minute?
It's a little late.
Well, I'm gone for the next 2 weeks. Nancy Grace sketch is funny.
Yeah, thank you.
I've spent most of the week with Matt, and I wanted to talk to you before I left. How would I be referred to in your parents' house?
The Devil's Whore from Washington?
Yeah, I'm actually the devil's whore from Bethesda.
The new 60 rundown's being moved to 10, so they'd like to do the still photo shoot at 8.
You know, you want to talk to somebody, you should talk to her.
Yeah, she's got some mimmies.
Yeah, they're kind of running the ship, aren't they?
Yeah.
My mother named me after Hannah in the Old Testament. My mother had 6 boys before she had me, so she was pretty psyched.
Sort of generic references are made to your being a Christian, but in a tabloid context.
In most other parts of the world, the fact that I believe in God wouldn't be noteworthy.
Yeah, but you do work in Hollywood. I'm Crazy Christians, Science, Mayans, The Weather with Pat Robertson.
Okay, I want to see that one.
Do you have a problem doing a sketch about premarital sex?
I don't have a problem having premarital sex. You're not going to get me to talk about Matt.
Yeah.
Nice.
Matt already bet me $100 that I couldn't get him to talk about you. Are there good actors and bad actors?
Yes?
There are good reporters and bad reporters. Which do you think I am? What do your parents do?
They're both dead.
You were close with your mother?
You don't need to write any of this down?
No.
Okay, you
She
are
doesn't.
good.
Yeah, she doesn't really care on these details.
My mother used to take me to church every Sunday.
What church?
Antioch Baptist Church, what could it possibly matter? I'm tired. On a contest to see who can name all 66 books of the Bible.
Can you still do it?
Genesis, Exodus.
How did you get into comedy?
I like Judy Holliday. It was a small house, a devout mother, and a far from devout father who'd started to drink when he was laid off from the paper plant. I was good at diffusing tension, and I saw the pride on my mother's face. Then I got another scholarship to get a master's in music at Kansas State, but I went to Chicago instead and swept the floors at Second City. And one night, a guy came up to me and said, "My name is Danny Tripp."
It was Danny who found you,
Yeah.
not Matt.
Interesting.
They're doing Sting's sound check. He's got a classical album coming out and he plays the lute.
Sting is in the building right now?
You want to go watch?
Yes.
Harry, you're interesting, but get out of my way.
It'd be wild, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's fine. I think that Matt wasn't the one who discovered her.
No, sure. I meant like seeing Sting play the lute.
Oh, for sure.
No, I'm sorry.
And go ahead.
Sting shows up on TV as Sting a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to play anybody but me. What if he brought his rain sticks?
They're not cutting Sting off to move on to the next cue.
Matt wasn't a star around here until you showed up. He'd been here a couple of years, but he'd hardly gotten anything on the air. You came on the show, and suddenly he's getting everything on the air, and most of it's for you.
They work well together.
Yeah.
Martha, I'm not writing a love story. I'm just asking.
Oh, it's going to show up in this story.
Totally.
My mother got cancer when I was 15. And I said, "Mom, how come you never say why me?" And she said, "I never asked God why me when the good things happened."
That's really nice.
I like that response.
It was a coincidence. When you're as good as Matt, you don't stay a secret very long. I just got here when it happened.
Okay.
All right?
Great.
Yeah, she's really just fishing.
Yeah, really.
How are you different from your mother?
Like, please let me leave.
Can I go to bed?
I hope in as few ways as possible.
It's called Search and Destroy. 5 engaged couples living together for 12 weeks. The show is based on the notion that no one's private life can withstand public scrutiny. We will use the best private investigators to dig up information on our couples
I
that they
hate
haven't disclosed.
this idea.
If Sarah and Bob are a Catholic couple, we may find out that Sarah had an abortion when she was younger.
Oh, no, shut this down.
We will be filming each episode in the week that it airs. Rumor will work as well as truth.
That's trash.
I hope he's not into it.
Yeah.
Search and destroy.
You're a garbage person.
Yeah.
24 hours to get the bid together, Jordan.
Thank you. 24 hours.
Please close the door.
She's going to be like, hell no.
Yeah.
And chin up, you'll weather the storm.
Sure.
Yeah, she has a hell no face.
Hey,
Yeah.
you could have
What?
loved them up a little more.
Yeah?
Seriously, they're walking to the elevator saying they weren't feeling it.
I'm not bidding on it.
They weren't pitching us. We were pitching them. And when they sit down to make their decision,
hear her.
they're going to factor in what?
Yeah, there you go.
You're not kidding.
No,
Look, you may have a problem with the show,
I do.
but it's going to be a hit.
it is, but for somebody else.
The man and his shows do nothing but make money. You're getting taken out for a walk.
They want to fillet me? That's fine. That's the cost of doing business. I'm fine.
Really? This show,
It's toxic. It's bad crack in the schoolyard, and
we're honoring Wes's memory. That's
a
what we're...
contest to see whose private lives can withstand public scrutiny. How interesting that couple must be.
Yeah. She's
Well, I'm
right.
sorry, I'm bigfooting you on this one. We're making the bid, and we're making the bid we planned.
Then you've got a
Come
problem,
on.
Jack, because you haven't read my contract. I can reject whatever I want, and only Wilson White can say otherwise.
Be in my office tonight at 9 o'clock to see Wilson White.
There's a writer I'm trying to get from HBO, and I invited him to watch Studio 60 with me tonight in the box.
Be in my office at 9 o'clock.
Don't slam the...
There is no universe when that show would not have been hot garbage.
People would have watched it,
Of course, it would have
yeah.
made a fortune.
See if you can get Chuck Lorre. I mean,
God.
Gotta have a baby. You gotta have one now.
Well, sure, I'm hoping to one day.
Not one day, right now.
This minute.
I feel like a woman. I finally feel like a woman.
Is that Lauren Graham?
Yeah, totally.
Awesome.
They all say she's missing the fun because Jenny doesn't have a baby.
It's like the Debbie Downer sketch.
Yeah. Is Gilmore Girls on at this point?
It had to have, right?
Has just gone upstairs to Matt Albie's office, where the two of them will very quickly decide what makes it into the show tonight.
I got 12:45 heavy.
That's what it is. I'd like to move Nancy Grace up. I think it's the best we got tonight.
Al-Qaeda Culinary Institute.
Cut it.
Tom Jeter's metric conversion.
I don't think he was that attached to it anyway. And Jenny doesn't have a baby.
It was good.
No, it wasn't. It was almost good.
It certainly got a good reaction, so who knows?
I did something really stupid. Martha Odell wanted to talk to me, and the press office said it was okay. I told her the story about how Matt went down to the Roxy.
No.
To make Harriet jealous.
Would you say that?
I thought it was a charming story.
It's not.
Tom.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
How?
Don't worry about it.
That was a really private story
Like,
to tell.
You'll take care of it? Like, what do you...
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to get that off there?
If we keep cutting sketches that the host is in, we're going to have a hard time getting hosts. We're going to have a hard time getting hosts if the show isn't funny. The cast don't want it to work when it's handed to them.
You know what we're gonna do tonight at the rap party?
Danny?
We're gonna find you your rebound girl and intermezzo.
I thought we already had a rebound girl on the show.
Yeah.
Trust me, trust my face.
You are
Twice divorced.
and you have
No one in my life at the moment.
and you haven't for
Quite some time.
Okay.
Cut, Jenny.
I think you got to work with the writers a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, they're struggling. I think you just bounce ideas. Clearly, you guys have good ideas.
He needs to be in the room with them.
Yeah.
30 minutes till air, everyone. 30 minutes till air.
Words out you were looking for me?
Yes, thank you. Come in. Sit down.
Is he going to make this worse?
Probably.
She's not used to giving interviews, and you're a very intimidating presence.
Uh-huh.
She told you that last week Matt went to the Roxy to see a friend of his as one of the bombshell babies.
To get her to sign a stiletto boot.
That's bad, yeah.
Attributed to me and not Suzanne.
That's very gentlemanly of you.
Well, I'm kind of the one who told him to do it. He ended up not doing.
He didn't give her the boot.
He thought better of it.
That's true.
It is true.
Suzanne told Martha about Matt and Harriet.
Why the hell would she do that?
Because she's young and inexperienced and she didn't know any better, so here's what I did. I'm taking the hit for Suzanne.
Does she know about the 700? I don't know. Does she know about Jenny?
I really don't know.
I am the only one in this whole organization that knows how to handle the press.
He's going to go blow it in there, isn't he?
Something bad's going to happen.
Yeah.
What do you want to know about when I was in the gang?
No, I want to know about the Star Spangled Banner, the 700 Club, and Jeannie.
You're still mic'd, Matahari.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so you broke us.
Yeah, it's not exactly cracking the Alger Hiss case with you guys, you know what I mean?
I would say, like, I have no comment on any of that.
Sure.
What was in Beijing, sir?
I wasn't in Beijing. I was in Macau.
Is that Ed Asner?
Yeah. He was in the pilot.
Oh, okay.
We're investing $20 billion in Macau.
We're in a bidding war for an unscripted series from Martin Sykes, who's made a lot of money for every network but ours. I want it, sales wants it. Jordan's exercising a clause in her contract which allows her to reject the program, save for your intervention.
It appeals to the very worst in our nature, and whoever airs it will play a measurable role in subverting our national culture. Doesn't belong on anyone's air. The better our shows are, the more money we're going to make.
I agree with that.
If you want her to cook the meal, you gotta let her shop for the groceries. Tell your kids to learn Mandarin.
I mean, really, he's not wrong. He looks like so shocked that he lost that one.
Who said that? If you want me to cook the meal, you've got to let me shop for the groceries.
Bill Parcells,
Who's that?
the football coach who hasn't won a playoff game in 9 years.
I'm Nicolas Cage, your couple's counselor. And I'm here with Mindy and Jack. Jack!
I'm not perfect either.
Heroin?
No!
A study out of the University of Washington found that men who are good dancers attract more women than men who can't. The full report can be read in the current issue of Gay Husband Monthly.
So this is the show's lifeboat, basically.
Yeah.
Listen, something's happening.
What did you idiots tell Martha Odell?
For what it's worth, it started off as a gentlemanly act.
Really, when she mentioned those three things, you said, I'm not telling you about those.
Yep.
Anything else?
Tune in next week when our theme will be losing the passion. It's not you, it's her.
I got people telling me Les Moonves got the new Martin Sykes show.
She lost the bid?
She didn't make the bid.
Really?
Jack Rudolph's wandering the streets, so no one in LA's safe tonight.
Yeah, because she's awesome. That's
Yeah.
I think even he was surprised at that.
It's like she keeps surprising me each week.
Yeah.
Have a good flight.
Is that the bat?
What bet?
You broke up with her because she went on the 700 Club to promote her album?
What are you writing about?
Yeah.
You were here for 2 years before anybody knew your name. Harriet got here and you both broke at the same time.
He's like, I'm well aware that I need her.
Yeah.
What's this for?
$100. I was trying to impress Harriet. That's how I broke.
Sadly, I can't cash this for ethical reasons, but I will pin it to my bulletin board along with the others.
Okay, that was a good line.
I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Trevor,
Hi.
I'm so sorry to make you wait. I want Nations on NBS, Trevor.
It means a lot to me that you like the script. I think HBO is where people expect to find more literate programming.
I can't remember which Jane Austen novel was Taxicab Confessions adapted from.
Sure,
And it's
I
fine. Your show is good, Trevor. It should be on American broadcast television for free and seen by as many people as possible.
Aren't you producing the show right now?
Yes, aren't you?
Yeah, but come here.
He's gonna help out. He trusts her now. She just turned down a huge money making trash reality show.
Yeah, she's
she's
quality.
good.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks. Okay, you got it.
Got what?
The show.
Why?
You just told me to.
Look off to the side there. That's a power move right there.
My street cred.
Didn't even look at her.
What was that for?
Passing on Martin Sykes.
Yeah.
Street cred.
Yeah.
You remember me.
I love this song.
I do too. I love this
When the
song.
west wind moves
This might be my favorite Sting song.
Yeah. A good one.
Portuguese wild upon the fields of barley, we lie in fields of gold.
It's for Society Gal Car Wash.
I like this song.
There'll be some that I broke.
Reminds me of something.
Just date.
Yeah.
You know Martha Odell's got our number, right?
Yeah, Harry, I don't even have our number.
Darren Wells is meeting me at the wrap party.
Danny's determined to fix me up with a model from Cars and Chicks Quarterly or something.
Yeah. This chemistry's at a 9.8 right now.
Kiss the girl.
You knocked my socks off.
When the west, you can tell the sun.
Darren has HPV.
I heard it.
Yeah, right. It's in Sports Illustrated. They're definitely going to get back together.
Oh, for sure.
They're getting. It's happening a lot faster than I thought it would.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, we're just going to resolve this right now.
Yeah, we're like episode 6 and they're getting married.
I mean,
come on. Get me out of this. Get me out of this.
There you go. It's like,
sorry, my cursor has been a bit of a pain.
I feel like Sorkin relationships kind of it's sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work.
He does some of them so well and some of them so clunky. And this one I like.
I like this one too. I do.
Just because I think the history is realistic.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that there's like a lot of things that they're diametrically opposed as characters,
sure,
but that they both have such great respect for each other even after their breakup. I think it's a really adult ex relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you see like Jim and Maggie, which is like the most train wreck relationship he's ever written.
My mind kept going to that. I was like, this is so much better.
I mean, it really is. Like, I think that was the one thing on the newsroom that bothered me more than anything.
It almost became parody.
Yeah, it really did. It almost became kind of self-aware of that too, didn't it? But I don't have that issue on this show at all with this relationship. And this might be stupid. Do you feel like there might be some type of romantic tension between Danny and Jordan?
Yeah,
I do. I feel like that might be there a little bit too.
Now, it could just be because both actors are just like full of charisma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just bounce well off each other. But like,
Sure.
I thought that a couple episodes ago, and I was like, nah. I mean, like, she's his boss. I mean, like, they're just like, really good actors. Maybe.
Well, I think they both have the same. Again, it's like they have a lot of the same qualities, right?
Yeah.
I think they're both brilliant, talented leaders who have a lot of integrity.
Yeah, totally.
And I think that there's a reason that they're really simpatico when they're together.
Absolutely.
I'm like, you know what? Honestly, if they're colleagues and friends for the rest of their lives, I would buy that. If they became romantically interested in each other, I would buy that as well. You know what I mean?
I'm so glad that you said that because I was thinking it. I really was. And I was like, I mean, maybe. Who knows what's going to happen? I mean, the thing with a show like this, too, is like you can always kick that down the road.
Absolutely.
And I don't know what's going to get resolved this season.
Especially since the show ended early, right? Which is really tragic because I think this is a really good show.
Because I feel like this season we should really focus on Matt's situation, but I could see like a season 2 or season 3 where like that's when Jordan and Danny start to figure their stuff out.
Yeah, I feel like if this show didn't cost so much, it would have kept going.
Totally.
But I think that like you watch an episode of this and it's like, oh my God, the people that are on this show and like everything that's going on, like they spent a fortune on this show.
They had to have.
Probably because they were expecting it to be the next West Wing, and it's like you just didn't give it time.
It should have. It should have been, man. And it's like the best part about the relationship between Matt and my God, why am I forgetting her name already? Jordan, not Jordan. Sarah Paulson.
Hillary,
thank you. It's like
Hannah Hillary.
Harriet.
Sorry, Hannah Harriet.
I got that from Hannah. It's so obvious to everyone too, and I love it like in a show when it is obvious to everyone and everyone's just kind of rolling their eyes at it because I feel like that is realistic. I mean, I'm sure you've worked with people or just known people where it's like you guys are clearly into each other.
Right? Yeah.
Everyone's talking about it. It's like we're tired of talking about it. Just be together. Whereas like in shows like. I mean, Newsroom, for example, it's like sometimes they address it, but it's just like it's so obvious that they like each other, but nobody's mentioning it. It's like just be together. And I do think that, like, I think before the show's over, we are going to have those two together.
I think so too. And I'm here for it. Appreciate it, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.